During the Industrial Revolution, women began working in factories more often. They stopped being at home and became more productive with their lives. Economic and social events in the time period of 1700 to 1850 changed the roles of women in England. Within these years, women's roles were influenced from the economic result of the agricultural revolution along with the industrial revolution as to the working privileges they were given. The increased population led to new methods of child care for women and somewhat acquired better nutrition due to the agricultural revolution. The improvement in the agricultural practices created a huge agricultural revolution. This revolution gave a better food production, more farmland, healthier livestock, and climate for all women in England. Because of the revolution, women also received new roles in food preservation and preparation. This gave women's children a consistent nutritional base so kids didn't starve. The lucky smart ones owned the fields during the revolution. These women also began to do their specific jobs to help the family economy. Married women would grow their vegetables in small pots, tended livestock, sold vegetables and milk from the fields. The agricultural revolution benefited women's food livestock and made them healthier. With the Industrial Revolution and all the new inventions being made like the steam engines and cotton mills, women had a chance to further involve themselves in the Industrial Revolution. The textile production was helping women with jobs even more. Most guys couldn't do work like that with their big hands, so it was left for women. With 2.5 million pounds of raw cotton being imported to Britain, women worked as cotton industry employees in factories. It increased women's participation with doing labor outside the home. Women even got to work in coal mines, but men still got higher wages. Women used to be expected to do housework, childcare, and craft work. Then women eventually received low-paying dead-end jobs. Women even established the Mines Act of 1842, where they were allowed underground work. These were usually higher-paying jobs. This all created a new sense of sexual division among the labor that was done in England. During these years, women were also experiencing social changes such as the population growth and their child care with children. Population was beginning to grow until 1750. Women were having more babies. 1700, there was 120 million babies. 1750, there was 140 million babies. 1790, there was around 19 million babies. Also, there was a better food supply and transportation, and women got better improved diets and reliefs for the famines. Beginning in the 18th century, the traditional attitudes were changed in the care of children. Lower-class children were also getting jobs as wet nurses for the children of the aristocratic middle class. Upper-class women didn't give breast milk because they thought it was undignified. Even urban mothers did this since upper-class women did, so this practice was widespread in the 1800s. Around the second half of the 18th century, new attitudes towards children became presented. Because of this, women began breastfeeding their kids themselves instead of getting wet nurses. Also, around the 17th century, there was a new system in England where the merchant employers put out the materials to rural home workers. Then they would give the finished product to the employees to get their money. This created much employment for women in their factories. They would make yarn, cloth for the merchants, also known as finished goods. These social developments changed the lives of many women in these years. The agricultural revolution gave women different job opportunities and better vegetation. The Industrial Revolution put women in positions that benefited them as to the labor they did, and the social changes going on in England changed childcare positions for women and the division among male and female genders. Also, all these important events helped change the way women were viewed as to the labor they did and the new customs and the way they treated their children.